Hey y'all, so I am back. I am back, and I came with some encouragement today, y'all. So I just opened up my Bible this morning, and the Holy Spirit was just speaking with me because I've been studying in the book of Exodus, right? And I've heard people saying, "This is my Exodus, this is my Exodus, this is my Exodus," right? And I've heard the song, "This is my Exodus," right? And it didn't really dawn on me what they were speaking about until I actually read in the book of Exodus. I haven't finished that yet, y'all, but this is what the Holy Spirit revealed to me as I was reading. And so, in Exodus, Moses uh, had led the people out of captivity from Pharaoh, right? And the people were enslaved, and Moses came and delivered them, right? And they ended up by the Red Sea. And if they would have turned back, it's like they would have been just headed back in the same direction in Egypt. And so, God had hardened Pharaoh's heart and sent him back to go after the Israelites, y'all. And so, in the midst of that, like, here's the Red Sea and the Egyptians after these people. Where were they supposed to go? But, y'all, listen, God is so awesome and God is so amazing. The fact that God just opened up the Red Sea to let his people through. Like, that speaks volume. That spoke volume to me. And as I am reading, I'm reading. Like, in like that was an impossible situation, y'all, because they were up against the sea. They were up against the sea, y'all. In the back of them were the Egyptians ready to slay them and or take them back into slavery, whatever it is. But in that impossible moment, God came through and God opened up that sea for them to come through. Y'all, if that don't speak, if y'all ain't okay, if y'all ain't get my message yet, just know, like, whatever impossible situation that you may be facing, sorry y'all, like, whatever impossible situation that you may be facing, just know that there's nothing that God cannot do for you. Just know that God cannot. Just know that there's nothing that God cannot do for you, because if He did it for the Israelites, and y'all, as I was reading, they were complaining. They were complaining because they were hungry, right? After traveling so long, and they were in this land, and they complained they were hungry. Y'all. So my God, my big God came and provided manna of bread for them every day on the daily. Now y'all who God we all know is to that. Oh. So the Holy Spirit really just was just talking to me. But yeah, y'all. So God provided. And for those persons who are there may be stressing and wondering how God is going to come through and how He's going to make a way for you, just put your trust in Him and have faith that God can do anything, and God, with all things are possible with God. Like, do not limit yourself. Do not limit your dreams. Do not limit what it is that God can do for you. Okay, so like I say, like, I just did open my Bible, because I have been reading consistently in the book of Exodus, and I didn't even get to the chapter that I was supposed to read, and the Holy Spirit just was speaking to me. And so I just really came on here to encourage y'all, because God is awesome, God is amazing, and don't ever think that whatever He has promised you, that that is null and void, because I promise you, just when you think that He may have forgotten or given up, like that's when God be working behind the scenes, and He already know, like He already know when and whatever is gonna happen, y'all. And so I just want to encourage y'all, stay the course, have faith, and know that God can do the impossible for you if you believe it. You can imagine, hold on. You can imagine you can imagine if Moses didn't have the faith and he gone up against the Red Sea and didn't have the faith to listen. But Moses also had to have the faith in order for God to move on his behalf as well. So keep the faith, y'all. Don't give up.